Ba-ba. Okay. I'm late. Just a little bit. So, there is a reason for me being late, though. And that's this. You can't even quite see the pile of junk that we have on the table right now.
It's all in this area.
Yeah, it's all over in the corner. So, I have a major art haul. And this is like a quarter of the stuff that I actually got today. And I was just going to let everything go, and I kind of probably should have, because I have to disinfect everything, and I don't like that, and it's just driving me up the wall, because it was coming from a house that is currently being mostly demolished. And they were going to get rid of everything and throw it all to the Goodwill, and so they had me come through and just take a look and see if I wanted everything. So they were just giving this stuff away. And there was a lot of stuff, like a lot of really cool, good stuff. So I took it all, and I haven't actually had the chance to see what the heck it is that I've taken.
Like, what is this?
Yeah, like...
I don't know.
And so because of the fact that a lot of this came from really bad conditions, I had to get rid of the packages. I've had to get rid of a lot of things, so I'm not entirely sure what I have anymore. I am significantly a lot less sure of what I have anymore. So we are basically going to be going through this box and everything that we have on this table, and we are going to look at, hi, Chairback, wonderful, cute husband who's going to make me eat. I just remembered to drink water now, too.
I was going to say something, but then I didn't want to be naggy, so I was sitting here thinking, I don't think I've touched that since he brought it here.
Yeah, I haven't. Okay. Lurk away. So we're going to be going through and trying to figure out how cool, hopefully, most of this stuff is. Okay, I will. So yeah, that's what we're going to try to do, because I don't know quite what any of this is. I know what some of the stuff is. I picked most of the stuff that I wasn't quite sure and I really wanted to try out. And hopefully none of this is diseased and going to kill us. And if it does, then this is our last episode, so I hope you have fun.
I found the best thing already.
Oh, yes, I got you something from this.
Glue sticks that are glitter. Glitter glue sticks. I'm not backwards.
Yeah, they're
glitter glue sticks.
It's really, yeah, it's...
If they were pink, I could just end my life right now and be done. Like,
you'd end it on a good note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They smell like glue sticks. I don't know why I expected anything different.
Well, it's a good thing they smell like good glue sticks and not disease, so I'm going to go with that.
Set those up there because they're getting sticky from being warm.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Actually, they're going to roll away there.
Here. I will put them in this little corner that I can reach here. Okay. So, first of all, I'm going to ask, did you bring this or did I have this? Because I don't remember this being in any of the piles.
I did not bring it.
Okay, so apparently this is one of the things that I've got. I think, for the sake of lighting, going to turn on a couple more lights. I'm sorry. I'm sending Koala to get out and she can't, I've trapped her in here. You just have to tap the, yeah. There we go, there's a little bit more light. It's really bright
good
now.
Can you see us?
Yes, I think, mostly.
I don't need my kneecaps.
Oh!
Oopsie.
Who needs kneecaps? They're out of style. Okay, so there's this. I'm going to toss this thing away because I just...
Are those glittery?
Are they?
I don't know.
I don't, okay, so
Jelly
seriously,
roll pens?
though, I don't remember seeing those at any point during my, handling that. I'm just gonna do it. I don't remember seeing these at all. I don't know where they came from. But they are J-rollers, so we have this fancy piece of paper that we're gonna be just testing out, seeing if there's even ink. There's very little here. Is there ink on yours?
It started a little and then it skipped out. They definitely are not an even flow type of...
No.
Because even when it's writing,
see.
it's pretty...
The ink's all the way on the top here and halfway. Okay, so these may be kind of dead.
The blue kind of worked.
Oh, it did kind of work.
But I think if you were to try to, like, write for a long time with it, it's not going to work.
Yeah. Okay. So basically we're playing...
This is kind of dried out. I got one line out of it.
We're playing art roulette here.
Yeah.
Some of this may or may not work.
We're just trying these ones. I snuck these to the side.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, go ahead. We're like, okay, I seriously don't know
excited.
what I have. I cleaned it all, but I was really rushed because I was already late.
I feel like the same kind of thing, like it started writing, but it's not going to be as smooth.
That sucks because that's like extremely neon. Yeah, I'm thinking that one is...
Jelly roll pens have to be like...
well taken care of.
And good, like... I don't
really
know.
Good.
Marvy?
Yeah,
That's
some of
these
these
brush pens are too. Is that a good brand? I don't know.
I think some of these brands have probably died out in the early 90s, to be perfectly honest.
Liquid espresso.
Oh, yes. This is one that I was wanting to try because it is a very detailed pen. Ooh, that one works.
Seems happy still.
It does. I'm surprised any of this is really... So most of this stuff I know has not been used in at least 6 to 7 years. So, like, anything that works is going to be pretty good, actually.
I think these are a set, so I'm just kind of trying to sort for it and see. I think the pink ones were the same thing. So you might have the same problem. Ooh, a gold marker. Ooh. That's a paint pen.
It is. Okay, so this one is good. That one is actually really pretty nice, and it dispenses quite a bit of... Oh, so it dispenses quite a bit of ink. That is very, yeah. So, use at your own risk. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know how well that's going to continue working, but currently, like, yeah, use at your own risk. Okay. So, we're going to try the gold.
That's really thin. That's kind of cool to have a really thin accent marker.
Yeah.
A paint pen, but with a felt tip, kind of.
It's not even, it's actually just like straight up, it's not even feltish, like, as you try to draw on the pens.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like
this
it's
is
an
actually pretty
actual
good.
pen, and that feels pretty good. Yeah.
Pilot. Extra fine point. Yeah, that's...
Huh. That's nice. I like that. Okay, so that was basically on par with the Express one too.
Water-based paint with the sheen and glow of precious metals. Gold. Gold edition.
That was really good. I like that. I like that there's like a penguin on the...
Oh, there is kind of. I don't know if that's what it's meant to be. Is it?
I don't know, but it definitely kind of looks like a penguin. So I'm going to go. That's what they were trying to do. These are all the same ones that we were trying to use.
Yeah, it was the brights that...
yeah,
this
we get
is
the
same as the other one. But they don't really like... You can get a little bit, but they don't keep going.
It's the last breath. It's like their soul is leaving their body.
There was hair in that, and I'm just going to pretend either of us have long black hair.
It was definitely Joseph's.
Oh, that's possible, actually.
Like, I want to release the souls of these pens before I throw them out, because clearly that's just what needs to happen. I think you released that soul. And they may have at some point... Oh. I don't like the feeling and the sound of a dry pen. Hi! Thank you. How are you doing today? We are releasing the souls of dead pens.
Yep,
there you go.
That's appropriate.
Okay, So these are going to go into the desk.
Here's another that I'm seeing that there are similar.
Like that? Are they
Jimny Gel roller zebra pens?
These are medium. And we're at the same. Okay, so the jelly rolls
dry out over time.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. This one was working for a moment. This one actually. Oh, it went away.
It died.
I'm sorry. Did I just dump all the chalk?
I mean, I don't know that it was necessarily your fault. The chalk did fall out.
So you have different brush pens too.
Different brush pens? Yeah.
Yeah, there's these Marvy brush markers, and then there's these Tombow.
Yep. So we've got two different sets. Oh, there's a silver marker too.
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
Let's see. Okay, so I think I'm going to try and zoom in here so that we can see a little bit more what's going on the paper, so that you guys can see kind of what we're doing here. So I'm going to scooch this over to this side. So this one is a dead soul. I'm sorry.
But that style of pen, if it were fresh, would be good.
Yes, it is definitely really good. And
I mean, some of these might be, 15, 20 years old? God knows.
Yes. And half of them were not taken really out of the package or given love.
All right, so far so good here.
Oh, that's actually kind of nice.
These are working.
Yeah.
These ones seem okay.
They have a bit of a bleed to them, which is kind of cool. And then they have an opposite side, which I'm curious about. These are really pastel-y, too. That's really nice.
I think these were made in the 80s.
Do some 80s designs, right? Yeah, these are pretty good, actually.
Those ones are good. Something sticky.
I cleaned these. I think it's actually just the...
Might have been like tape or something, I don't know.
I have these things, though.
What color is this? Is this black or white?
I think that might be a blending one, though.
Yep, I actually think you're right.
Clean up after. Let's see. Clean up. Whoosh.
Yep.
Since I've marked myself with...
Apparently those are good. Those work well.
Apparently that pen, the black was really green.
Huh.
It's nasty.
It was ash-based.
It was ash-based. But
so far, this is my favorite thing.
It's turning the...
just because of the way it described itself.
It's my favorite thing because of the way you described it. It's just wonderful. Might try to drag that one lamp over and put it on top of here.
The bar one?
Mm-hmm. If you feel like you're...
I got my knee out that time.
That was impressive. You're getting better at this. Oh, yay, that did reach. Okay. So let's do this one. Yes.
That's as far as it's going to go.
Okay, yeah, that should be good.
I was going to say, why don't we tilt it? Would that work?
Yes, I think so.
So you're trying to light up the paper area, right, for them to see?
Yes. There we go. Okay. Is there... You okay?
That's better.
There we go, yes.
I can't see anything.
Okay, I temporarily blinded her. Everything's okay. We got this. Oh, that's probably a much better idea. There we go.
Oh, that works.
Da-da-da. Hope it doesn't
So
burn the
those are
camera.
good.
Yeah.
Functional. And the blending pen actually worked.
Did it? Oh, look, that actually did really nicely. That has a cool effect. Like, it's not as good as, like, some blending pens, but I don't think so.
I don't know what that stickiness was, so yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, just in case. We don't, again, I don't know if this is diseased. I'm hoping it's not.
I am going, what is this?
Oh, okay, so that, that goes to the calligraphy set that
I see, okay.
Yep.
So...
camera focused on it for like a second. It was like, nope. Nope. Okay, this is gonna go back over here. So these are the other ones from
the
that
brush
same.
pens.
Okay, we're gonna put the calligraphy to the side for a second.
Some unique and strange colors in these.
Right? These just scream the 90s, though.
Yeah.
Like. Okay. Well, you have to help me type them out, so I'm gonna put half of them on your side. Okay, so let's see. Oh,
What?
that's really like awkward looking, and that was really strange.
They're really stiff
Oh, very stiff.
and dried out. I don't know if it's that they almost have like a chalk or airbrush effect, and I don't know if they were supposed to or if it's because they're dried out, kind of.
Right? Like it almost. You can do some cool things.
I wouldn't
with
call
this,
this a brush marker because it's not moved like a brush at all.
No, not even slightly. That does have a really interesting effect, though, and I can see where I could do some interesting stuff with it, but like I feel like maybe it was a little bit more mobile in a different time. I might actually be able to make this work for whatever little bit it's got, just to do some kind of cool shit.
Peacock feathers.
Let's say yes. I like it. I think they're pretty, like, strange, but kind of cool. I can definitely use that for some cool effects. I am curious as to what they actually did, and or if they even make these anymore. Just like the thing that I'm really curious about most of these things, as to whether they make any of these things anymore. Oh yeah. Put that down there. All right, now we're left with the gel pens, which I'm
That's
only
a different
going to
one than the others.
settle with.
The rest of these are all the milky ones. I don't even know. Do they make them milky anymore? You do, yeah. I think
And it should. Yeah, I think so. Those are going to be dead. I'm just calling it now, and let's save ourselves the hassle and just.
Yeah, I tested one.
Yep.
Yeah, pens can't sit for that long and be expected to be functional.
Yeah. They're just.
That's a shame.
Yeah, that kind of is, because these were some really nice colors too. Yeah. But I do actually have a lot of gel pens, so I'm not too broken up about it. It just sort of like, okay, that sucks. How did this get tossed away? Because this one was
a colorless blender Prismacolor mixer. That's actually
yes.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
And an unsharpened Prismacolor.
Among
also
the
a
many
blender.
wonderful things that I found was 2 boxes, full boxes. One was a 150 piece, the other was like a 72 piece of Prismacolor pencils and like pastels, and then a 72 piece of Derwent watercolor pencils. Derwent watercolor pencils just being my love and everything that I adore in the world. So
Score.
Yes, I was super happy about that. Also, I've turned multicolor. I don't know at which point in this really short journey that's happened, but that has happened. So I'm going to test these out as well, because there are these guys here, and then this cute little guy that we're not entirely sure where he came from, but he came around from somewhere. So okay, and I'm assuming that this is like just a grayscale for all the wonderful shading, which I think is just really cool. I don't know why I'm obsessed with like trying to figure this out when I'm terrible at it, but maybe that's why I'm obsessed with it.
Those are actually cool. You could do some cool things with that.
Ideally, if I...
You know the Star Wars art piece you did that we have in our house?
Uh-huh.
That's what that kind of reminds me of, that kind of blending and shading.
Oh, yeah. That was
like a more monochrome art piece that still has depth and texture.
Mm-hmm. That's what I need to try and do, is another piece like that. So maybe I'll try and use these for something like that.
I can really see that. And that mechanical kind of metal feel.
Yeah, I'm needing to practice doing that as well, not doing whatever I did, smudging everything there. But I do need to kind of practice that, so I think that's going to be pretty good. It looks really cool on there, just so you guys know it does not look half as cool in person.
The camera did strange things.
It's having trouble keeping up with some of the stuff, which is just camera logic. But, yeah. I like the world through the camera. It makes all
sometimes
this stuff
I do,
look
and sometimes
better.
I'm like, oh, it looks better in person.
Right? It's always when you want it, when you're like, oh, okay, this looks really cool, the camera changes it, and when you're like, I don't want this to look bad, it's just like, nah, man, it looks bad. Oh, I thought you were looking at me.
This is the HB that we both like.
Oh, and
I was just checking our list to see which kind.
Yeah, it came in this whole box thing of stuff
funny.
with the calligraphy, and I
was like, it writes really nice.
It came this small, like it wasn't sharp and tiny. It literally came.
They
like
shorted us half pencils.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. Okay, so I'm gonna put these little lovelies over to the side.
Opaque white. Feels kind of empty.
For those of you who do not know,
it's dry.
Oh no!
Completely dried, gone.
No.
Oh yeah, it's like yellowed out even.
Oh, ew.
That's not going to happen.
Nope.
Woo. So these are both colorless blenders for your Prismacolor set.
Yes, that
so
I
for sure.
So I'm super excited about it. So I'm gonna stick that in there. Don't infect the rest. Go zombie form. Okay.
Has anyone watched iZombie? Have you watched that yet?
Which one's iZombie?
It's a show out, and it's about a girl that was turned into a zombie. It's on Netflix. I think it's Netflix.
Netflix? I don't think I have.
Have you watched Santa Clarita Diet?
No. Oh. I haven't watched anything.
I love Drew Barrymore, and she's also a zombie. Or an undead. I don't know. However you want to call it.
An undead zombie. As opposed to a living zombie, clearly.
But they're like upbeat, kind of dark comedies, if that makes any sense. Like,
yeah,
it's kind of serious content. Obviously, they go around killing people or different things, but I don't know. It's some different kind of take on it, different version on it.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not even sure I've entirely heard of it, but I'm not sure what movies are out either currently, and I'm not entirely sure.
Are you guys going to see Solo this weekend?
We went to see Deadpool. Joseph, I still think, isn't quite convinced that Solo is going to be anything good, and I admit I was not on board until I saw the latest preview, and then I was like, oh, they might actually make that look okay. But I'm also really bad at judging things like that, so it could go really south really fast. So we'll see when that comes. I don't know what this is, but it looks really cool. And if you're asking and wondering if I've taken the time to read what it says in the front, no. Because it makes me tired. So, let's see. It's a set of 7 Rapidograph technical pens. It looks like it could be very cool. So
there's some instructions inside. So I think this looks like it's from the 70s.
What about the instructions on how to open
70s
the
or early 80s, this looks like to me.
Where's the hinge?
It said press.
Oh, okay. I'm glad that you specified.
Sorry. Did I check out the camera?
Oh, what's that turning?
Could just be yellowing from time.
Yeah, I'm thinking it is because it was.
sealed.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's see. So.
1994.
Okay. So you have to put the ink. Oh, Is it only just one ink? Because I feel like you should have... This is probably not a good choice for me to open this up. Oh. It's a little reservoir.
They're different thicknesses of pens. They're not actually different colors. The color denotes the size.
Okay. So. Okay.
Look how complicated that is.
It's like, I'm taking it apart. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Air channel, pen body, ink cartridge, clamp ring, cap button, cap liner, pen holder. Nib.
This is entirely the 90s and the 80s and just...
Yeah, these were 1994.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a go.
Not even opened.
We're gonna try this. Yeah,
the instructions that she's trying to follow.
I mean, you see, I should have been following the instructions, but I was just gonna go for it. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna put a certain amount. This, in case anyone is wondering, is what a certain amount looks like.
It's the technical term measurement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Okay. And, okay. And then this goes...
Yeah, you screw that back on.
Oh, I think I was supposed to screw this back on this way. Okay, there we go. This is really interesting.
So supposedly these will not clog because it's got an airflow channel.
Okay.
So that's the idea, is that they'll flow evenly forever.
Evenly forever. Well, we're putting it to the test,
well, it does say you have to do some different things too.
Oh. Okay.
Get it in water.
Okay, so put it in water. Turn it this side.
Upside down, yeah, and shake it.
Shake. I don't know how much or how vigorously I'm supposed to do that, but okay.
Do they squeeze at all, or no?
No, definitely not. That was not.
I mean, the ink was definitely liquid.
Yes. Okay, so shake the... Oh, was I supposed to undo it again? No, that's taking it, like, off. And
I think that's taking it apart, but...
Okay, to start ink flow, hold pen point down and tap back of holder. We're burping the pen. Let's... Okay. I don't know how I feel about a pen that's so technically difficult to use.
Once it's started, do not shake. That will cause it to leak.
Yeah, it's good to know.
After each use, prior to capping the pen, dip the tip of the nib into Kohinoor Rapido Ease pen cleaning solution and wipe with a lint-free cloth to remove dried ink or debris.
Something tells
There shouldn't
me
be any dried ink or anything in it already, just for the simple fact that
we opened it fresh out of the package. Yeah. I'm hoping, anyway.
Tap the back of holder while holding it down until you get a good flow. And you draw until you get a good flow.
Just so you guys can see what I'm doing. Burp, baby, burp. I'm pretty sure something is supposed to give at this point. I don't know how I feel about a pen coming with instructions like this that are actually legit instructions to, you know, tap it like this. This might be a
Cleaning
project.
is recommended before each refilling, or if the pen will be stored for longer than 2 weeks. 1994, add 2 weeks, 2018. No, it adds up.
Yeah. It's been a while. Okay.
So that, it said to, when you're taking it out, do that.
Well, I've got ink going there. Is it supposed to... Ink. Yeah. Pretty sure I did that right.
Oh, and then you put it on the cleaning solution, so that's a different thing.
show two arch with the opposite side of the pen.
We started with a thinner one. Maybe it just takes longer for it to come through.
Maybe. Let's try the other one.
Let's try the 2mm one.
Yeah.
Doesn't actually say.
Well, if you just look at the nib.
Isn't that strange? 0.25. It's on the
oh yeah, that's tiny.
1.2.
Let's do that one, yes. Oh. See, I can't quite tell if these, I think these are screw on, and that's just, I like it's orange. There we go. This is a good sign. I can tell, I can feel it in my bones. Something bad's gonna happen.
Are you still gonna get a? Do they have this in green or orange? Which one are you getting?
They have it in green. I don't think they have it in orange.
You're stuck suffering through some pink at the moment.
That's okay, because like, I'm okay suffering at the moment since I know I'm gonna have to be moving my place again. I've just given up everything. I'm just like, whatever.
Whatever works for now.
Yeah, and so there was like the 2 boxes, and they were just like, oh yeah, just take all of this stuff home. And I'm like, let's don't do that, because I'm just going to be moving it
more
right
stuff
back.
To pack. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and considering the place that I'm moving into was like, what, down the street, I was like, let's just move it into there instead. Which is exactly what we did. And now I have to disinfect all that stuff. And
so right now, without saying anything much, we live one ditch apart. Mm-hmm. Like, we walk through a creepy ditch, and sometimes there's a guy in it. But sometimes he's standing in the trees. But so we live one ditch apart. We can walk outside and see each other's house, and she's gonna be moving like 20 or 30 minutes away, and it's like 30 minutes away.
Yeah, with the
going actually into the town, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little bit sad, but I did get all the stuff to do my own Twitch stream as well, and my rig just got here today, and I turned it on, and I named her Pepper, and she's beautiful.
Oh, that's why you said Pepper. Oh my God, that's wonderful. I love it so much.
She's so beautiful.
That's so cute.
I turned her on, and she's so beautiful.
I don't know that I actually gave... I know that my rig is a girl, but I don't know entirely what her name is yet.
As soon as I locked eyes with her, I knew her name was Pepper.
I think I stuck with Omen as her name because, let's face it, that's a wonderful name.
Yeah, that's pretty way cooler than Pepper.
No, Oh, hey, look, it is finally coming out. Look at that.
So maybe the other one was just going to take more time because it's such a thin channel. Oh
my gosh.
Flows. There's no actual tip to it.
Yeah, no, feel it.
It just flows through a channel.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a good job with that.
It's really awesome. That's actually, like, it's got a really thick, it just flows straight through the hole that's there.
And evenly, because it's got that air channel.
Uh-huh. Like, that is really nice. I can't even imagine, too, because that's a really nice tiny one. And since it's just basic ink, I have like a ton of that apparently now too as well.
That's awesome. So this was the other one?
Yes.
I'm just gonna mess with it a little bit and see if I can get it to...
no. Wait, I think this was the other one.
Oh. Do the caps screw on?
Yeah, which is really kind of strange. Oh, I really like the flow of this. This is going to be really nice for doing like comics and stuff.
That's actually pretty cool. Oh, what are these? These said to do something. There were gears on one of the pictures, but I didn't know what they meant.
I think that's the...
Oh, it's how you tighten it on there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because it fits over this, and then that's how you... That's kind of crazy. These are like really, really... Oh yeah, because look. You can tighten it or loosen it with that.
Ooh.
That's really bizarro.
Right.
Are we sure this is the pen we filled?
You can open it up, but I'm pretty sure it was. I'm kind of doing a Pride Rock thing right now, so...
Or this one was already, because that looks kind of funny.
Yeah, no, that is the one that I filled.
Okay.
It was
so
looking real
aerated
weird
looking.
like that. I'm wondering if that's just because of the fact that it is airy like that.
This feels very like you're going to have this really awesome Japanese mountain scene.
That actually does. Although I was aiming at this point
there
to
you go.
do
It went.
Pride Rock. Oh, did it? What'd that look like? Well, no.
I will let you. These are your goodies.
Well, we share these. Oh my god.
These are really, really odd.
They
it's like
are,
there's a
but
ball
they're
of
like-
ink that hangs out the end at all times. But it's not an actual tip. It's just an open hole.
Yeah.
But it pulls up at the end at the exact same rate.
That just, I really like that. Like, it's going to be nice for very stylized
Even if you
comics.
wrote at an angle, like sometimes I hold my pen really angled, it still flows out evenly. Look how like angled I am on the paper.
Yeah, that's like...
I'm almost, look how vertical I am.
That's insane.
I mean horizontal.
Really... See, and then we do this little... I was going to do like cherry blossoms, and then I forgot what those looked like, so... Because apparently I don't
You can
know
look at
what's-
any of my tattoos, they all have them.
I, of course, look at the one that doesn't have the...
It does, actually, but it's on the other side. Those are cool.
Yes, I like these a lot.
Do you have the cap for that one? Yeah.
I do.
So it does say to clean them out after each use, so I don't know, you might sometimes have to run warm water through it or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, those are cool, though. I like that.
Yay, 1994. Good job.
Let's put this back in there, make sure it's
Rapidograph.
Okay. So there are also these things which I'm not totally sure how alive or dead they are. I'm not sure how safe they are either.
Rubber stamp powder pigments.
Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
What's that mean?
They are, I think you add a little water and they're like, it's dry pigment. It's like pure pigment.
I see that. Okay. So yeah, there's that. And they are super ridiculously glittery. Like they shimmer and glitter like all freaking.
Fabric painting, calligraphy, polymer clay.
That's awesome.
So you add.
So I can do like this with everything. I wonder if
Yeah.
I should probably be able to add this into paint too then. Yeah.
Yeah, and you've got 24 of them. That's really good.
Oh, that's actually awesome because I have all these glitters and I can't mix the glitter into the paint, and so this one.
That's a pretty one.
Oh, that's gonna be really nice. I had like we had these all spilling all over the place because we couldn't get them to stay in there because Joseph thought that there was a plastic there, and there was definitely not plastic. So just to kind of see these in their glorious shimmer.
Pearlescent color changing amazingness.
Yeah, like,
That's a single color. Look at the red blue color change one.
oh gosh, I didn't even notice that. That's
Or the white with the pink.
I really can't get it out though.
There's white with blue sheen, white with pink sheen. Those are really cool.
Thank you. You see, I hide the dumb really well, but it's there. That's super cool.
Those are cool.
There's gonna be so many awesome wonderfulness in there. This and this and there. So, like, I don't want to open it up right now as well because there is a fan facing towards us, and there is no way that's gonna end okay.
It'll be like Tinkerbell sneezed.
Oh yeah. There's gonna be like 1,000 Tinkerbell sneezes. So we are gonna put this where it's semi not gonna. Yeah, that works. There are these ones as well, which I did notice these, and I selected some I didn't bring one because I knew I was going to come back without it, or I wasn't going to come back with it, and it was a pink one.
She left the pink one.
I did leave the pink one because I knew there was no way I was coming back with it, and I did want to test it out before it got stolen. So otherwise, after that, I'm sure it'll disappear, and that'll be okay. But these are luminescent acrylics. That, and I actually wasn't sure if you cared about acrylics.
That's exciting. You know what really is bothering me?
Oh, mm-hmm.
All caps, all caps, all caps, all caps. All caps, all caps, all caps, all caps. All caps, all caps.
Oh.
All caps.
That is interesting, actually, because... Okay, so these are Ultimate acrylics, so that's fine. But these are supposed to be the same brand. That's really weird. Also, I did find something, and I just remembered now that I forgot to bring it. But I found you pink paint.
Pink paint.
Pink watercolor paint.
I cannot find good pinks.
Two. I know. And I found them, and I apparently forgot to bring them because I didn't bring any watercolors. But I found 2 pink watercolors, 2 different shades of pink.
That's crazy.
Watercolor paints.
Like bright colors?
I don't know that they were super bright. I didn't get a chance to really look them over because there was a god-awful amount of stuff.
It all happened fast.
Yes.
These are cool.
But they are
Do you have
yours.
a whole series of these? Or just a few random ones?
So in this whole collection, these are all acrylics. And I had to take pictures because I needed to show you.
There's too much stuff to even try to... Ah, okay. And you can mix and do... Oh yeah, you're good to go.
So essentially, all of that is a whole thing full of acrylics.
These or different things.
These and different types of
That's
these.
awesome.
Also, don't let me forget about the pink watercolors. Do not let me forget so that I can bring them at some point.
I don't think I'll be forgetting that.
Yeah. I don't think you would, but just in case, don't forget. Because I won't part with the pink for this one just because I don't know how to mix these and how that turns out, and I'm sorry. I know I'm a terrible person.
How dare you not give me all your pink things? Your art cannot have
get to
pink in
keep
it.
one. I have to keep...
You don't get any pink for your art.
I really, I've kind of accepted that was just going to happen. So in case you were wondering about that, I was just like, okay, because if I need pink, I'm just going to go steal it from you. And
you have all the white, like, pigment and pens of every version, and I have the pink of everything.
Yes. Like...
I didn't even realize I'm already duplicating pink Copics.
You, I think you did realize that. You've just kind of been letting it slide. I've accepted that as being so. So I did get this one, and I decided that I absolutely needed it because there is a piece that I'm currently working on, one of my Disney princess ones, and that happens to be very much the sun from Tangled. So I needed it.
You can use those pearlescent pigments that you were just looking at to have, like,
That
the white with
sheen.
the yellow sheen, so it's really subtle.
Oh, there was a yellow one too?
I think there was.
That's going to be...
I think there was a blue, a yellow, pinkish one, which is probably red, actually. An orangey yellow one. There were a bunch of them like that.
I heard Joseph was sisters! Yeah, so there are... Oh, yeah, okay, there are definitely a lot of different white ones in there, so that's going to be super awesome with this. Let's see. We'll dive into some of these. Okay. So, Jelly Roll pens. They have never been opened, it seems. I'm going to try it just for the sake of trying it.
Ice cream smooth.
Is it? Oh my god, it does say that. Ice cream smooth. Oh my god. That's some interesting...
So I wonder if that package was meant to be clear at some point, or if it was meant to be clear yellow.
Right? If it was just the style. Oh. What?
They're sparkly.
They're sparkly and they're still doling out color. These ones might have actually survived.
I like the Sakura jelly pens. I have a lot of them, but over time, mine have glitched out quite a bit. And it wasn't that I was using them that much, but I have some for my planner. And they're not consistently the best.
Mm-hmm. Is that what these?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Yeah, this one's dead.
When they're good, they're good. When they're bad, they're bad. Terrible.
So there might be a few worthy rescues in here. That is just
That one's
doling
really
out
solid.
Yeah. Okay, so these ones are savable, and they're glittery-ish.
Shimmery.
Shimmery, yeah, there you go.
Like metallic,
So,
basically.
There we go. So
They write
ones
on
are
black
safe.
paper.
That's true. I need to get some black paper so that I can actually play around with that, because that would be kind of cool. Snap. Thanks.
Giant stamp.
Yes, I was thinking because I need to do little cards to send with my Etsy stuff. And this is a really easy way to do that. Stamp and of approval, and we're done and good. I don't know what this is. There were a few like surgical looking tools, like surgical scissors, and I'm just not 100% sure about them. I'm pretty sure this was a torture device for like teeny tiny peoples. Eek, eek, eek. Die. Nah. Eek.
Put your finger
No.
in there. It's open.
It does open. Oh my god. It's definitely a torture device.
And it seals down all the way.
You know what's really...
I wonder if it was like some strange thing to hold like water, chalk, not chalk, but
yeah, something.
What am I trying to? This stuff.
The charcoal and the
if it's like
graphite.
something to hold something like that, so you're
Could
not
be.
holding it and touching it, so you can like.
That
I
could
don't
be.
know. I'm just trying to justify why that's in there.
Okay, I found out what it is.
I don't
it is
know.
In 1 60.
Ah, yes.
The one
Mystery
60.
solved.
Yeah, I should have known. It looks just like one.
It really does.
You know what's even funnier too? Because when I was trying to send Joseph a text, I was like, "Yeah, I got to check out all of these paint supplies," and I didn't add the T. So
okay.
Paint supplies. So you know, I don't know. That's
These things haven't even been. Oh, that one actually has been used a little bit.
Which one? Oh, I guess yeah. Okay,
But
so
not
seriously
much.
though, this is the most I've seen something used. The corner is a little like it's just the tiniest bit used up here, and that's like one of the most used ones. And that's like it. These ones I had gotten a little practice with some of these just because. Because I had actually invested money. God only knows why now, because failing hardcore here. Use some of this stuff, woman.
This pink one.
You have to know how you're like blending and what you're gonna do with it. I do have these fancy little things that I've bought and like never used. Because I don't usually deal with pens, but it is a really fun. Oh, you changed that up really nicely. Here I am just like
I like that thing. That's fun.
these are the most wonderful thing. I think I got those at Walmart even. And it helps with the blending so that your fingers...
Controlled blending, huh?
Yep.
Sorcery.
It was one of the beautiful things I discovered in that one semester I went to art school. That way your fingers don't look like this. So it's really, really worth... Look, I'm now just multicolored. I like it. And then it gives you just a little bit of color too from what's left to do that.
That's
just kinda
cool.
add some stuff there. Yeah, I really like it. And then your hands don't turn all just graphite-y. And I'm going to leave this out because we might have something else to test that requires that. So I am going to, because there's these little guys out because, see, I put my knife away. A sharp, sharp object. Feel more secure with the things that haven't been opened.
Yeah. Plus, they won't be all dried out.
Yeah. Okay, okay, so you can try that one because I'm pretty sure that's like just bright pink.
I'm pretty sure it is. Which one do you prefer to use?
Whichever you want. Let me see, because we have in our wonderful choices. I think I'm gonna try this one. Actually.
Oh, I like this one.
Well, I found it. So, let's see how good some of this stuff is. Oh, that looks so nice.
It's very pink.
It is very, very pink. Like,
and you know, you just opened this one, and guess what it's called?
Gem. Or what? That is not orange. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, I love these. I've seen so many really cool things done with stamps too, and I absolutely have been wanting to try them. But I didn't want to spend what all of this would have been, because like this is, at any place, this would be like a couple bucks.
At least. And then you need a whole set, and are you really going to use them?
Yeah. And now, like, okay, so you can't see into my, okay. So in my box, there's quite a few of these things in there. But this is literally just like a quarter of what I have, because there are even more in a much larger box that are available.
I like these for the edging.
They're super cool, yeah. And scissors and knives and, ooh, gold.
These are cool.
I wish moss. They've named these wrong. That's called moss. That's gold.
Or they changed over time somehow.
Like, right? Like that really should have. Ooh, I'm gonna try this. You're most certainly welcome to try many other things as well. And enjoy this time of sharing and joyous awesomeness and all of that. I do want to try doing...
You're having like the best karma.
I'm waiting, honestly,
for being a beautiful human being, and I love it.
I'm not a beautiful human being, and I'm waiting for everything to come crashing down.
Inside and out. Don't knock yourself. You're amazing.
I mean, I'm trying to be realistic about this, and I don't think I'm this good of a human being. So surely there is a great storm ready on the horizon. But up until then, I'm going to enjoy this. So... I'm super excited about what this is doing here, because this is looking super cool. So, so that's definitely gold, and that's definitely black. Okay. So, oh, see, that looks super nice. We are going to do right here.
Those are fun. I like these. These are going to be fun. You can do some really cool stuff with this. Oh, you know on your EV1 how you have the washi tape? If you add some elements, like that style, not that particular one, but you could do like mixed media stuff with different things like that too.
I don't know why, but I stamped myself very much on purpose. I don't know why. Yes, that's exactly, like, I'm thinking it's going to help with a lot of stuff, and I've seen some really cool things being done with these type of stuff, and so I am beyond excited to try and experiment and find out.
You can use brush marker stuff on these too to like control what you're putting where.
That's what, yeah, that's
or
one of the
acrylic
things I was
paints. You can do anything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm so excited to just like look at all that stuff. And this is just a small amount, and like some of them are really big ones, some of them are really small ones. That was a teeny
That half pencil.
But like, oh yes, of course.
Sorry, I just can't reach them without like going between the legs.
Ooh la la. Wait, I should probably as well. So like this one, where I can just add a tree into an environment and build that around it, and it just makes everything a lot easier. Or just the branches, and yeah, like it's super exciting. I'm very, very happy about this. And again, these are things that I would have, like, I wanted to do at some point when I could afford to and it was feasible. And yeah. So here's the final thing. I'm going to move these over just because it is a large final object. This is like Christmas Day. And you're like, here's the final super large gift.
I keep throwing that pencil at you.
You're like, please notice it. Actually, let's open a new page to that though, because
Do you just want the other side of it, or do you want a new one? Oh yeah, you want a new one.
I can shrink that down. I'm just gonna do that. This is a large calligraphy book. I am not gonna go through this with you because I'm not gonna. The words make me sleepy. So we're gonna look at this. What was safely encased inside of it.
These are still like stuck down. Not all of them, but some of them.
Yeah, they haven't even been like opened. They're the one that came with this little guy. So that looks so cool. I'm gonna try this. I'm not necessarily that great at this. Neither the opening up nor the calligraphy. So we're gonna see how this goes. I've only done this a few times. I feel like I'm gonna cut myself trying to do it this time. Oh, so it is a little broken though. Ow. It's a really small piece of metal and
Like up under your nail and stuff. Oh,
okay. So I do have ink, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use some actual legit ink.
Instead of fighting with that one.
Yeah. Like, I don't. Okay. Yeah, this thing is definitely broken, but I think I can actually just get these at, like, Walmart. I might even have one. But I'm not going to try and find that one because I can't look all the way back right now. Okay. So in my bountiful experience on how to use these things, let's switch this over this way first. Make sure that I'm writing in the camera. I should have come up with like a word that I was gonna do first.
Pig.
Okay. That's not half bad, actually. Considering that the piece is about to fall.
It's broken,
right
and that's
off.
your first time playing with that one.
This particular one. Yeah, actually, let me see. I am actually going to try and see if. Oops, sorry. Is it? Oh, there we go. This one is very convenient.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
A rubbery version of it, so it grips it.
Yep. Significantly better. I've marked myself. Like you're like clean yourself off, woman.
I'm afraid you're gonna get it on your cute shirt or something.
Okay, there we go. So I was trying to do and that just went awry. Not half bad.
That's a cool pen.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. I suppose I could have just done that, huh? Boop. And with all the different nibs, like, oh. So, this is the little piece that goes right into there, and I decided that I was just going to go ahead and grab that right off there. And I'm just a wonder today. I'm doing real good. Now this piece. Yeah. That looks really awesome. Like, that's a legit font.
I like
holy
these. This
crap.
is fun.
You're doing like a papyrus font, and then now it's turning into a very king someone. I think it's old-fashioned. I don't know how to describe it, but it's looking really awesome. I like it.
I've never done calligraphy ever, so
I wouldn't
Didn't need to
entirely know
look in a
that
book.
looking, so you should definitely look at a book because that looks awesome. That is super cool.
these are fun.
Yes. And if with all the little nibs and everything, like, some of these I do want to try this one because I think I have an idea on how this one works, but it could just be broken and I don't know. Because I certainly don't know how to do calligraphy. Koala pig. I love it.
I put like way too much in the beginning. It's hard to, you have to learn the control to like always have the right amount for sure.
Yeah, because like I still have a pool sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so awesome. You should definitely do more of that because
I like writing.
that is
Like
true.
I love
like
doing my planner stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need a calligraphy set. That's just where it's at.
Somebody recently asked me if I did calligraphy, and I'm like, no.
I'm actually kind of surprised you don't because of how amazing your handwriting is. And, like, yeah, it's kind of surprising.
We're getting ready to do the trade show, and the walls are chalkboard,
Ooh.
and we are going to write on them. I printed
That's
some. I did
awesome.
some art files for some really, can't even describe it, pop art versions of stuff, so it looks like design work. And then I'm going to use chalk and go around it with stuff. It's going to be cool.
It's really nice. That is going to be awesome. Like, I can't even...
I'll
you
take
need to send
pictures
me...
for
Yeah, I
sure,
was going
yeah.
to say, like, you need to send me pictures of
When
that.
you see the artwork that it's on, like that's on it too, I think it's going to be really cool.
This is going to be fun for, like, sketch styles.
Your comic
and-
sketch stuff. You do the sketch style where you have the lines and the circles and kind of the grids.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a cool way to accent some of those.
Yeah, definitely, because sometimes I want those a little darker. It's a teeny-ass nose, but that's a nose. Or a smile if you put the nose right up here.
I like it.
Okay, I've entertained myself well enough now. Okay, there is one other one that I do want to try, and it's so using these to pull that out is a
Much better.
really good idea. Yes, so much better.
What is that thing? Yeah.
This is to do basically what you were trying to do with the much smaller one. I'm thinking. Don't quote me on it because, oh, maybe I don't. So this has a weird bend to it. You're just discovering, like, I'm sure that there's some wonderful person who knows all calligraphy, and they're like, what are these idiots doing? But I'm not one of those people, and I'm just really curious as to how this works.
That's going to be so cool.
Like, not sure if, like, cool is how it's going to turn out, but we'll see.
For sure.
I'm going to flip this over. I should have done that before I added the ink. But okay, there we go. She should do like... How do I spell G?
How do I spell G?
Yes.
You're adorable.
Look at that! Oh my gosh. It's awesome.
Wow, and just like that, there's no ink on it.
So I think that that's why it has that wedge in there, is to hold that much ink. Because, like, that's so much ink there. You are so fucking good at doing the fonts. Like, holy crap. Like, look at that. That's like Space Captain Pig right there. Oh my god. This is the most awesome set. This is just
This
wonderful.
is fun.
This needs to die because it's like bleeding out really weird. And also, that little baby pencil is right here. This is its partner. 2 baby pencils.
That's funny.
But like, oh my god. Ugh. I need to do more plannering and like figure out words. Words scare the crap out of me. Like, they really just scare the living shit out of me. And each time I've planned before, I'm like, okay, I'm going to add some words to an art piece or something. And each time I get to that point, I'm like, you know what this art piece really needs? No words. It needs to not
black all over my
I noticed that you were looking there. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's gone. It shouldn't have taken me that long to figure out how to do a diamond for the eye, but it did. Like, that took some major brain work. Either way, this is really awesome. And
yeah,
I like
that's
it.
fun.
Oh. I don't know what I'm doing here now. It. Why do you hang out with me? It's become a disaster.
I'm quiet because I'm really struggling to see right now. My eyes have gone to
just absolute.
Like yesterday, I was doing pretty good. The day before, the last days, I was doing pretty good, and then finally, it's later in the week, and my eyes are done. But I'm not working Saturday. We're working Sunday, and then straight through till the 6th or 7th. No, 10th. But I have Saturday off.
The week. That's good.
So I don't know what's going to happen after so many days in a row.
Yeah. But just memorize the whole area. Memorize where everything is at. And then once they stop working, just close your eyes and people will be like, oh my god. They're like, you have to go to this booth. The woman there is like blind. She walks around with her eyes closed, but she knows everything. Like, she's psychic. And you're just going to get so many sales because all the people just want to see.
That would be entertaining.
And just convince them that you're just like psychic and tell them things that you already...
Well, this is fun. I like this.
That is awesome.
I like that kind of pen that's thicker.
Mm-hmm. That is super epic. I forgot that I didn't actually get this from there. Oh, that fits, so never mind. I did actually get something else that I thought was super cool that I do want to try as well.
I'm going to close this for safety.
Oh, yeah, please.
But I do think this is a really good loot, art haul, score, awesome.
So you know those, like, Japanese, Chinese style pens?
Mm-hmm.
I have a whole slew of those. You probably had seen this. Yeah. So that's something we're going to have to try at some point as well. And it's super, like, ridiculously exciting. And I just realized that I skipped these out because I had set them aside. And now I want to play with them. Well,
I've had my fun.
You're like, I'm good. Oh, I've done it again.
I think, are they for...
They're for the stamps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it like this.
Like this. Yeah, but you can individually color, and I mean, that's an option for those of us who are coordinated enough to try to do that.
Where's the stamp end of this? And the lid?
Oh.
I think it was there before.
Uh-oh.
The lid's down here.
Oh, okay. Here.
But where's the stamp?
I have it in my hand.
Oh, okay.
It's very stampy and felty, and just, that kind of makes me want to eat mousse.
Chocolate.
Yes. And I've destroyed my hands again. Okay. So I am going to try and have some semblance of common sense as I try to do this.
And if okay, I'm going to play with this one.
Oh yes, have at it. And like I should be able to distinguish leaves from flowers, but like that's
once
really
you turn
hard.
it over.
I suppose it helps if I look the right side up too. That could be useful. Okay. Is that? Oh, that looks gorgeous.
That's fun how it can...
Working with the multiple color schemes, which is entirely like one of the reasons that I was like really wanting to try these things.
The tip fell out of that one too.
I see it. Like, oh.
Okay, so note to self, these fall apart and are very inky.
Just gonna okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know why I thought like handing it to you was a good idea. Let me share in the color. Apparently you can deposit the color with your fingers though, so that's a good thing to know.
There's a light and a dark side of them.
Oh, really?
I thought it was like the same.
I thought so too. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, the colors. Oh, I love it.
I didn't line that up well, but that's cool.
So if you just...
I like the rainbowy colors you did on that though.
That's, yeah. I'm really liking how... Oh, that's awesome.
And just
That
wash them
cleans it
off
up
and
really.
rinse them off. Wash them off or rinse them off and they clean up nicely.
Yeah.
Stamping is fun. Scrapbooking is fun. Scrapbooking and doing planners, it's a lot of this kind of mixed media, paper, stamping, cutouts, calligraphy, that kind of stuff.
So I don't actually like that, like scrapbooking quite as much, but there are different things about this that I've seen, like for different types of visual art, as I spit, that I really want to try. Because I don't know, like I really want to be okay with like scrapbooking, but I can never get my
That's
brain
fair.
into it. So, but yeah, there's definitely like want to try and see different effects that I can make with this. I really like how it changes the color on the outside. Having some more coordination, I can imagine, must be amazing and help a lot with this, though.
I like pictures and stuff, so I like scrapbooks a lot.
Mm-hmm. You're so, like, ridiculously good at it. Like,
no, there are people that are just, like, unbelievably skilled at it.
I mean, I'm sure there are, but you're still really good at it.
Thanks.
Like, it's just, I love looking at your planners, and it's just, like, again, I want to watch you stream doing your planners, because it is so just...
relaxing.
It's relaxing. It's very relaxing, and it's so satisfying aesthetically to see that.
Nice.
I love it.
2 stream ideas that I'm going to work on, too, just so I'm not always doing the same kind of art. I have a pop vinyl character that's a decorate-it-yourself character.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was going to do my phone case.
Mm-hmm. That
the glitzy, glammy, sparkleification of my phone case.
Yes.
Just to do something different and mix it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I think that'll be really awesome, because that's more also like crafts projects.
Yeah.
Which I think it'd be super awesome, and I am so bad at crafts. Like, you don't even know how bad I am at crafts. So I think it'd be super cool to watch you doing some awesome arts and crafts stuff.
Mix it up a little, you know. Plus, I like all different arts and crafts
and you're
mediums. So,
like trying to.
Oh, I like that one.
I love colors and lines and shapes and stuff. I'm way too entertained by this single one.
And existing.
I love existing.
That's a cool pattern one.
That is it.
It has a good balance to it. How it's evenly uneven. It's all within its rectangle balance, but
yeah, it's very aesthetically pleasing in all the different shapes and stuffs, and yeah, I'm very satisfied with this. And I have like so many of these like stamps I can't even. So it was really frustrating for me because I had these and I was separating them in the kitchen of the place that I'm going to be moving into. And it's so much larger than, well, okay, I'll get that later. It's so much larger than this little space I have here. And I was thinking, I'm like, I can't bring it over because number one, I'm going to be moving and then I have to repack it. And that's just not going to, no. That's going to stress the crap out of me. Let alone having to carry 3-4 very large boxes up a set of stairs and into the apartment. No. So,
and you don't have the space for it yet. You soon
at all. But yeah, so I was looking at the space that I'm going to have, and it is just so nice. And thinking like, okay, I'm gonna have enough space for this and enough space for that, and I'm like super excited because I actually will have the space to have these things out and not be like, I have to pack all of this stuff back up and put it somewhere where I can store it. Yeah,
it takes like 20 or 30 minutes to do setup and breakdown of certain art projects or craft projects or whatever you want to call them.
And what's worse, like, I absolutely hate, because I was looking for the longest time at these different videos, or not videos, but different like blogs, I guess, that show how to work with small spaces, right? I'm like, I'm in an apartment, they don't let me make those changes. They hardly let me move my furniture.
Yeah.
So it's so frustrating, and yet I just have to hold out a little bit longer.
Yeah, you're so close.
So I'm gonna try this because you made it seem so.
Wasn't it satisfying?
It's really satisfying. That is like stupidly satisfying. It's very entertaining. So I know we didn't really do too much on games, but we had to like look at these awesome stuff, and it was really. I'm super excited about all this stuff and about all the other stuff that I just haven't even had the chance to look through. So in like 3 or 4 months, we'll probably try and do another video with hopefully a lot more space than I currently have now. And we'll go through that and we'll just wreck shop. Because there's
spread everything out.
Yes. So
we're like working in this on one little shared table, and I can't really move back. You can't move to the side.
Yeah,
I'm pretty much locked where I am.
She really is. Like, she'd have to dislocate her knee to get out easily. So
and then you're blocked in by me even.
Yeah, so. That's why I keep sending her. I'm not actually really mean, but there's no way for me to get out of here. I'm locked in. So yeah, that's that's what's going to be happening. I should take the time to, because it doesn't make sense to wear these in. But I got some wonderful sets of glasses.
That's amazing.
I'm
so excited.
I have 3 sets of these. One is this color, one is orange, and one is blue.
Where did you find them?
Walmart. They're $2.50 each. And they are glorious.
I
forgot I had my button, but
that's awesome.
They're glowing on my face right now.
Yeah.
I have one for every, to complement every hair color that I have. I seriously...
Your computer rig and everything are mirrored in your glasses.
Oh,
so perfectly.
So this is, you can see where we're really trapped here. So, really, yeah.
Those are awesome.
What's worse is I actually just want to be like, can you guys pop real lenses into these? Because I want these to just be my actual glasses. I need these to be my actual glasses. So, but they're $2.50, so God only knows how wonderful they are. But I'm kind of okay with them. They're wonderful. They're absolutely
kind of love
wonderful.
them.
And the orange is the same orange as my sweater.
Hoodie, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's awesome.
They're wonderful. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah, I had to share that. It's really important.
I didn't see that yet. That's exciting.
So another thing that I had, which I don't know why I brought, I didn't necessarily bring to show off.
No, I didn't wipe these off.
Is this little thing, which will help me with all my drawing,
angles and everything. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm hoping, because I don't actually know how to use this, but I figure that I'll figure it out. We'll get that figured out. So, I realize I'm not wearing my glasses anymore and I can't see anything.
So excited about my computer.
I am super excited about your
thinking about her.
I am very excited.
She's so beautiful. She's glorious.
Glorious, yes. I cannot wait to see.
I have everything I need so far, but the one thing, they shipped it late. They were supposed to be same day, not same day arrival, but ship it out the same day they got the order. And I ordered it on Sunday, so I figured they'd have no problem sending it Monday. It didn't go out till Wednesday late. Aww. So now it won't be here till next week, but that's the microphone setup and that stuff. So
that sucks.
The mic and headphones. But I have both cameras, I have all the arms, I have my computer, my screens, I have everything else ready to go.
Mm-hmm. I'm so excited.
It's kind of good that I don't have everything, because I need to still set up my actual computer.
Yeah.
So it'll give me some time to work on that and get everything ready to go. Mm-hmm. So that when that comes in, it's plug and play, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. That helps, because, I mean, you've seen how many times it's taken me to get this all figured out.
Technology, it's going to have some little issues sometimes.
See, they said that technology was going to make things easier, and they lied. They lied.
It does,
to
but
faces.
Then it's so easy when it's complicated. We get frustrated, at any delay. My phone is, slows down one time, and I'm like, I can't even get on the internet very quickly. It's a 20-second load up. There's AOL.
Yeah.
And then you go back a half hour later and it got stuck halfway through, and so you have to redo it all again.
All those loading screens that load halfway through your picture. Yeah.
I don't miss that.
Not either. I suppose I shouldn't complain.
There are people that are never going to know what that was like.
It's people who don't know that noise. If I would hear that noise, there would be an instant just the flashback.
Yeah, the trauma.
And yeah, I still haven't gotten over the fact that there are people who were born in the 2000s and don't know the 90s. I don't understand.
I'm starting to tip over. I'm not saying I'm old yet, but I'm tipping over the other side of it, where I'm noticing things that I'm doing, and I'm like, oh my God. Next thing you know, I'm going to be trying to rinse out paper towels and reuse them, hang dry them on the dish rack.
Yeah. No, it's the point when I'm talking about some of these high school kids and oh, it's just a kid, and then I'm like, Wait a minute, didn't I graduate high school like a year or two ago? Wait a minute. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sneaking up. Sneaking up real good.
All of a sudden, yelling at people for driving too fast down the street when there's children.
Oh.
Where's your mother?
Where's your mother? Yeah, there you go. It's good. Okay, so that was our art adventure for today. I think that adventure still counts as a pretty good, chronically clumsy, because, like, I cleaned my hands, but
broke things apart and dropped. It's all good.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Just before I need to try and avoid making a mess before I leave the apartments, and they just charge me an arm and a leg. So I'm gonna try and do that. But yeah, I also forgot that we were supposed to do an intermission, and I was supposed to eat during.
It's 8:45. We're gonna do the intermission between 8:45 and 9. Unfortunately, we finish at 9, so
we're just gonna call it good, I definitely drank all this water. This is all gone.
You can see all of this right now. You're so busted.
I don't think he's paying attention. I tried, though. I think I should get points for having tried. I tried really hard. I'm sure you saw.
Yeah.
There were several times that I reached over, and
I think I have to go feed you your chicken nuggets so you don't get in trouble.
I didn't mean to not eat my chicken nuggets. Like, there was a festering box of death and disease that I needed to clean off to have ready for stream that I was already late for. It was important. He should have given me water then. He can just water me like plants. Okay. So, we will not be seeing Koala for a week.
She will be out of town for work.
Yes, she would be doing awesome things.
Viva Las Vegas! It's nothing like that when you're going for work, though. But
I do. When we were in Vegas, I was telling Joseph, I was like, she doesn't like it. She doesn't like casinos. It's nothing good.
And what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas until social media and cell phones and...
Yeah, that stopped being a thing once that happened. So, I will be streaming on Saturday. I am planning to do a 3 p.m. to however late my body allows me to last, which is probably going to be between 9 and 10 stream. There will be intermissions because I do have to eat and use the restroom and all that stuff. But I will be doing some art during the day. I'm probably going to work on my commission because I have my Halo piece. And
you have the one done. It looks fantastic.
Oh, thank you. So hopefully it'll look equally fantastic. We'll see. No, it's gonna. I just only have mostly the idea of what I'm doing. So I'm gonna be working on that for a few hours. Afterwards, you can catch us doing. I'm gonna be playing some multiplayer games. Stick Fight, the game. And I'll be playing that with a few of the guys. It is so entertaining and insane, and I was playing it with them, and I actually finally got it figured out. And the game was dissing me. It was just going at me because I'm not the best player. I'm not good, but I do enjoy it. So we will be playing that, and we'll probably be playing a couple of other multiplayer games that are really fun, and they'll be hilarious, and just you're gonna get a kick out of them. So you can watch that. Afterwards, I'll try to end the night with Outlast 2. We'll see how I feel. Again, that's a much longer stream than I normally do. And by normally, I mean in over the last 3 weeks. So, we'll see. But that is the plan, and you can catch me doing that. Again, Saturday I'll be 3 to 9 or 10 in the night. Afterwards, then there's Tuesday and Thursdays as usual, and I'll be doing some random stuff at that point too, probably mostly arts, because she's abandoning me. Like,
I'm hoping I can make it back on the 5th in time to make the stream.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm only missing 2. Maybe 3.
Maybe 3, yeah.
Hopefully 2.
And if it is 3, there's probably going to be her setup at that point, so that'll be cool anyway.
We can host each other, we can share. You can come to my space and check it out.
but not the 90s MySpace.
No, kids don't know what that is today.
They don't. I had a MySpace once.
Yeah.
It was a very tiny MySpace, and I didn't know how to
now
use
it's
it. It was like Twitter.
Facebook and Tweeter.
I did do, yeah. Tweeter. I still don't understand Tweeter. I don't.
It's just like quick little blips, but you have to, I feel like you have to update live, like, as you go throughout the day, because it's like little, like, you're so limited. You're like, totally going to see this movie, and then the movie, and then you see the movie and you come back and you're like, oh my god, that was amazing, you have to see it, hashtag, I don't know, whatever movie it was. Like, I feel like you have to, like, really keep like, up. Multiple, I don't know, because how do you sum so much up in a tiny, they're blips.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that should honestly be, like, exactly what we would be good at, because God only knows that we are...
Squirrel.
Yeah. Like, why are we not good at Twitter?
We only have to type half the stuff, because it will cut us off.
We cut each other off.
I know, all the time. We have separate conversations together that we're actually still interacting on the conversation.
So it'll be basically like you get halfway through a sentence, I interrupt you, you answer my question and I answer your other question, and then we keep both conversations going.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
So yeah, we should really be good at Tweeter, but I don't.
Tweeter. I made you call it Tweeter now.
I'm just gonna call it Tweeter now. It's just that's what it is.
You know,
that's
Tweeter.
Tweeter. That's yeah.
My mom. Oh my god. When she's going and she's telling me she's gonna go on the computer to look for something or do something. Okay, I'm gonna go on the line now and take a look at that.
On the line.
On the line. It's so endearing. It makes me so happy. She just doesn't get it.
I've said that about what is it? I need to use the YouTube, and I need to, like, I can't stop it. I'm getting, something's happening because I can't stop saying that. I've attached myself to my.
She got her hand stuck in the string. Yeah.
Yeah. That happened. I actually did get stuck in there, and I was panicking. But yeah, so we'll be doing that, and then when you have your rig set up, I'm going to download Stick Fight for you, and we're going to do that too. And we're going to be horrible at it, by the way. Yes.
Yeah. I loaded that up. That's as far as I got today so far.
Steam is wonderful. There's going to be so many things you need to look through, and Humble Bundle is quite wonderful too. So.
And I did order the Switch, so whoops. I'm just waiting for Animal Crossing to come out.
Oh, okay. So like actually,
it's going to come out.
You can do that on there too. There's a little device for that.
Adapter of some sort.
Yeah. So.
I like those kind of games a lot. And Tetris, stuff like that.
Oh, that's something we should do. We should do Puyo Puyo Tetris. That would be an awesome one to do on stream. We're gonna have to do that.
The only problem is how to get the 2 players in one space.
Well, no, you just need to get it on one screen, because you can do Puyo Puyo Tetris on one screen, and so we just sit here and have it on the screen.
How do we both play?
I forget how that works, but Joseph figured it out, so...
Good, that's all we need. Someone figured it out.
Yeah, someone knows how, and yeah, we'll figure it out.
Drink your water.
Oh, thank you.
We have to go feed her chicken nuggets now, so...
Okay, we're gonna go. I have a headache, so I actually do need to eat. Bye. Love you guys, all 4 of you. You're adorable and you're sweethearts. And I've forgotten how to end the stream again. Okay, there we go.
Waving too long.
Bye.